Hello, Comic Army. My name is Chris, the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. If you're watching this live right now in the chat, thank you very much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. If you're catching us on the rewind, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Get a comment ready. Leave it down below. I try to respond to every comment that gets left on my channel. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, especially for those that leave messages kind of as they're watching normal videos. Anyways, we do have a few people. I do want to just shout out that, hey, this is a little bit of a lighter new comic book day, but a very exciting one. And the whole comic book world is kind of exciting for me right now because finally starting tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is Fan Expo Canada, the third largest Comic-Con in North America. It brings in anywhere between 135 to 140,000 people into downtown Toronto, into the Metro Toronto Convention Center for this two massive hall Comic-Con. They are bringing in a whole lot of comic book creators and a whole lot of Hollywood celebrities. Rosario Dawson, Marissa Tomei come to mind. Bryce Dallas Howard is also going to be there. I think, to me, probably the biggest name that for comic book creator that's going to be there is Art Germ and the Art Germ Studios. They're going to have a lot of different artists. Kunka also comes to mind with Art Germ. The whole Ghost Machine experience is going to be there. In fact, there's actually tickets where you can go have dinner with all the creators, including Faye Bach and Jeff Johns, Brad Anderson. It's it's pretty cool. And I got to admit, I'm only going to be there for tomorrow. That's it, one day. And I'll be in and out in less than 2.5 hours because 140,000 people, even though it's for one day preview night, it can be a lot. And Toronto is a lot. Toronto's a very large city, and traffic can be a lot. And I'm not going to compare it to California, even though Toronto is apparently now much more difficult to get around than Los Angeles. And you're nowhere near Los Angeles, so I don't even know why I brought you up first. But how are you?
7 hours away.
Yeah. That means I'm closer to Montreal than what you are to Los Angeles.
It's a long trek. Yeah.
It just to put things in perspective to Canadians, at least, because most Americans have no idea the distance between Toronto and Montreal, even though they're actually worlds apart because two different languages in those cities. But anyways, I digress. It's been a real cool day, cool couple days, Rob, here in Ontario, in and around 20 to about 24 degrees Celsius, which is in the Fahrenheit scale. But has California been a little cool lately, or is it still like hell on earth?
No, it's actually been just normal.
Okay.
And we have, although it's supposed to get into a cooling trend. And yeah. I lied, by the way. Apparently, it's only about a 6-hour drive from here to LA. So 550 kilometers.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like a tank of gas each direction then. Yeah, okay. Now Cliff isn't that far from Toronto, all things perspective when it comes to North America. Cliff, has it been cool down New York way?
Cooler like today? Sure.
Yes. Okay.
Today was an aggravating, like unbalanced temperature day, and like most weather makes me miserable. So like today, unbalanced, I was miserable. I'm like, there's no balance. I'm burning in one room. I'm sweating in one room. I'm freezing in another at work, and I'm just like furious, and I just want to attack people. But again, I'm there to support them. So I bury that inside. But the minute they leave, I just want to set the place on fire. All I kept thinking is, whose dirty, stinking ass is attracting all these flies in the recovery room?
Cliff, we're just here about the weather right now, man. But
this is a reflection of
you're doing the Lord's work, though, man. So God bless you. I know what you do for a living. So God bless you, Cliff. And I can appreciate wanting to swat a lot of flies because my work has a lot of flies in there right now. Trev, way down in the Great Lone Star, what's the temperature like for you guys? Trev,
there we go. Sorry, it was delayed for me.
Okay.
It's 108 today.
I don't understand Fahrenheit, but I understand that number in Fahrenheit. And again, if I hit the lottery, I think maybe I'll just go to Nevada. Texas sounds like it's just too hot for me.
42.
Oh my God, man. Do you even leave your home? Like,
No.
that is so hot. Oh my goodness. All right. LF has returned. I know that you are in and around Tennessee. How's it been for the last couple of days with
So nice. It's been so chill. Like 75 degrees, no humidity, like unseasonably nice.
Okay.
23.8.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just like here. Oops.
It's very nice.
Vogger. Who did we just lose? We lost Trev. Vogger, what's it been like in your neck of the woods? Cool,
Well, it's
hot.
Cool.
That's
cool.
nice.
It's
All
just
right.
like Tennessee. We're in the 70s. I'm in North Carolina. It's just
Okay.
like Tennessee in the 70s. It's nice.
Papa, Papa's holding the middle finger at Mother Nature.
Oh, jeez.
Well, he's in
Oh,
Arizona,
geez.
so
That
the
means
Southwest
hot
is-
as hell.
So for those in the chat, I guess Scotty Vaughn and Trev are having some internet issues. Here's Scotty.
Hey.
Hello, sir.
Hey,
Scotty, you're a neck of the woods. We know that you're on the other side of the state from LF. Has it been excruciatingly hot, or is the last couple of days kind of cooled down for you?
It's been pleasantly cool. I'm I'm like 2 hours south of LF, but it's been pleasant. It's been really pleasant the last couple of days.
Okay. Let's say hello to the chat. Bright and early this morning was Los Cruces, 1971. Welcome back, Trev.
Yay.
He returned a short while later to say hooray. And a little while later this evening to say woohoo. We appreciate Los Cruces. Thank you for stopping by. Happy New Comic Book Day. And Brian LCS has his hands full. Brian, happy New Comic Book Day to you, channel member. Appreciate you stopping by. And pay attention to Brian LCS's channel. I believe Friday are the official nomination announcements for the Comic Book Community Awards. I'm looking forward to it. And if Only Slabs is not nominated and everything I expect it to be, I'm going to riot. Just a heads up. And thank you for dropping all those custom emojis.
Oh, my Canadian sweetheart, you will have to take a spot in line.
Trev, the shipping guru, is omnipresent. Trev, by the way, great job earlier this afternoon. I try to tune in as much as I can. I saw you and Vogger and also some other Canadian, or I shouldn't say other Canadians, but just one Canadian. Steve the Voice White was there. And the man who will be dubbing his champion a little bit later is Dr. Von Hoot, Comics from the Spiral Dimension. DVH is fresh from his appearance on said Only Slabs this past weekend and did a great job. And DVH, let me just give you a heads up. A few of the people on this panel are going to be tugging at your heartstrings. I have a little bit of a heads up on the special books they're going to be displaying just for your pleasure. And, of course, everyone else that's going to be hanging out as well. Scotty Vaughn is omnipresent and reminding everyone to make sure that you hit that like button. Appreciate that, Scotty. Vogger is omnipresent. HAQ is in the house. Appreciate you, my man. Hope that you're doing good. Everything was all right.
Papa says that it's 94 where he's at, which is 34.
34.
But it's also monsoon rain.
Oh, in comes the humidity after that.
That's so
No
strange
middle
in your area, Pop.
No middle step.
HAQ, we appreciate you. Frog Brawler as well, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. Member of the Comic Army. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Say hello to Stephen C. Happy New Comic Book Day, Comic Army. He is also a member of the Comic Army. Appreciate you. And everyone, Taylor Winter is in our hearts tonight. He shared recently that a pet has passed away in his life. We know how challenging that can be. A lot of people look at pets as their children. Let's be honest. So TW, we're thinking of you, my man. Happy New Comic Book Day. I hope that everything went well. I know things are a little bit challenging. Brother of the Leaf, Carlito Classico is in the house. Carlito, I'm glad that you're back and that you're putting your stamp across the YouTube comic book community, my man. Glad to see you as always. Happy New Comic Book Day to you. And also to channel member Aggressively Relaxing. AR, my man, keep up the good work. Appreciate you. I don't think there's a bigger Star Wars fan that I know
The
of.
biggest.
That I haven't met.
He's
that
the
I haven't
biggest
met.
one.
I know Rob's sister is pretty hardcore, but I
He's
haven't
the
met Rob.
I'm
happiest
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, aggressively relaxing is the biggest Star Wars fan, not biggest Star Trek fan.
You know what he is? Well, he's Star
I've met
Wars and
AR,
Trek.
though.
But you know what? He's the
He's
Tom
hardcore.
Bombadil of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Where he sits in that spot between time.
What's a Tom Bombadil?
Well, he's a very whimsical, like entity from out of time and space that kind of knows everything, and you don't know how.
does.
And it's just like kind of out of context, but you love it.
108 means your balls are melting. It's not good.
Ugh, I hate melty balls.
Yeah.
I hate
You
melting
got
balls.
sweat down there for
Ruins.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can we
feel better,
change
Joe.
gears? Shout out to the Adventurers Joe, channel member as well. Evening, eating some homemade chicken soup because I'm feeling super sick right now. Well, we're
Yeah.
sorry to hear that, Jill.
Get
Hope that
better,
things turn around for you, man. Shout out to Brian Wells. What's up? Brian, appreciate you stopping by, as well as to Jaguar. Again, I really dig that avatar he's got there. That's pretty cool.
It's funny.
Carlito's saying 76 today.
Nice.
Only 55% humidity, which is extremely low here. All right, let's take the win and move forward.
Yep.
Show to Canadian Survivalists. Happy New Comic Book Day.
What up,
Rick-
Izzy?
Rich is in the house. Yo, Comic Cap Collectibles.
Rich.
Michael's in the house. Mike saying 79 in the city of, I don't know what the rest of that says.
Ha ha.
Mike, thank you for stopping by, my man. Hope you and your wife are doing well. Happy New Comic Book Day, brother. AR is saying that it's an absolutely beautiful day here in the resplendent state of Georgia. All right. I'm impressed. Monsoon rain here, 94 degrees, as Rob was saying that Papa just said. Shout out to the Marine, TJ. Good evening, all. We'll try to be omnipresent before the show is over. Yeah, we know how you roll, TJ. We know how you roll.
You pop in last minute and you're like, yeah,
Razor
that's-
Comics. What it do, Comic Gurus? We appreciate you stopping by, Razor. Let's see. Waffles be greatly missed. TW. Yeah, we're so see. There was some love for TW. He likes stars. Okay, yeah.
That's
the wars and the treks. Yeah. Let's move
And
down.
the War of the Network Stars.
Yes.
That was the battle of the network stars.
Whatever. If you have enough battles, it eventually becomes a war.
That
This
was
is
crazy.
true.
It was like at the Olympics.
This is true. Yes.
The 70. I remember. I'm pretty sure I remember.
Let's just take a moment before we do North and South to shout out the members of the Comic Army. Thank you very much. I may have to change that music. It sounded a lot better before I played it like that. Ryan Riley's joined us. Happy New Comic Book Day, Ryan. Thank you for stopping by. And shout out to 62 Lefty Blues. Happy Wednesday. Happy New Comic Book Day. Shout out to Izzy vs. Izzy. Happy New Comic Book Day. Appreciate you stopping by. And to the owner of Retro Rocket Comics, my LCS, your LCS, friend of this channel, friend of your channel, one of the better comic book community supporters across all of YouTube. It's Chris from Chris, better known as Son of a Bruce. I will be dropping an edited version of our interview that we did last Wednesday at the Minicon on Main Street. It will be going live to everyone this Friday. It is available right now to Comic Army members to check out if they will. So, Chris, thank you for sitting down with me. That ended up being a pretty in-depth conversation that him and I shared about the history of Retro Rocket Comics, the past, the present, and what his hopes are for the future. So if anyone is curious to see the inner workings and how to start a comic shop, you may want to consider checking out that interview. Brian is saying, Heather Locklear during the Battle of the Network Stars made a man out of me back in the day. Linda Carter was the one that did it for me. And yeah, see, all right, DVH, I'll all right. I spent $0 only to support. Yeah. Shout out to channel member Chuck Hensey. Good evening, all. what do you got? We're gonna do that. And
I gotta say the name you had for that, Between Two Chris's, that's pretty good.
you like that?
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
It's not mine. That was my much better half. Okay, I'm gonna put Rob in the hot spot here
No.
just before we do north and south, and because I want Rob to go first.
No, I don't.
North or south? You don't want to go first?
No, I need you to wait and come back to me in 7 minutes.
Okay, well then, I
Or
shall go
later.
first. North or south is $50 because I kind of felt like it was a little bit of a lighter New Comic Book Day. So for those that participated in New Comic Book Day, $50. Rob, north or south?
God, I can't even remember. I'm looking it up.
We're going to come back to Rob. Cliff,
I was south
south at 50.
for the first
Wow.
time ever. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Cliff, north or
I'm
south?
south.
South. All right. Papa's bringing something that you picked up in the last little bit, correct?
He said he's just here for support.
He's just
Okay.
chilling.
Okay, he's just here
Yeah,
to
he
hang.
didn't
All right.
have any new pickups. He's just
All
here
right.
supporting.
He's
Vlogger,
here to
north or
flip
south?
off anyone we need flipped off.
I got one new comic and two back issues, but
So you're well south.
I spent 25.
South.
20.
That's south. Yes,
South.
very good.
Yeah,
LF?
south.
We don't need the number, just north or south. South. I'm going to save Scotty Vaughn for dead last. Trev, north or south?
North.
North. Myself,
Thank
I'm
you.
actually south, even in Canadien. All right, now Scotty Vaughn, north or south? $50.
I just wanted to thank Trev for making me not the only one that's north here tonight. I can usually count on Rob.
I know, but it was a weak for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It really was.
Like I said,
If I'm counting only New Comic Book Day pickups.
like
Papa
I
says he can
said,
show his hospital bill, and that's going to be north.
Like
No,
I
because I have
said,
one other book, but I have one other book that's part that I have to show today,
Okay.
but it's not a New Comic Book Day book. Technically.
Okay. Now, remember, everyone, if you want to be, I'm going to blow myself up.
I mean, it's from last week.
If you want to be qualified to become the Dr. Von Hoot champion of Show Us What You Got, it has to be a book that debuts on this show for your segment that you're about to do. It can't be something that you've shown on other channels or another video, or he's going to disqualify you. This
call.
we've learned already. And remember,
Right.
these are his rules. I can only talk about rules that he's already shared with us.
Yep.
AR is saying, damn, I'm so invested in Rob's eventual answer. Will be now. And Chuck is south. Chuck is south. All right. Let's be honest, Scotty no longer should be a north or south. It should be moon, Mars, or sun.
Thanks, Izzy.
That's actually pretty legit.
Love you,
And
bro.
Brian, I got a
CGC
CGC
Registry
Registry Award.
Award?
Oh wow!
Nice.
Congratulations,
Congratulations, brother.
man.
As far as
That
Yeah.
is, that's
Let us know.
awesome.
I don't know.
Brian,
what
is that for your Nintendo run?
That is incredible. Wow. Air, yeah, I was south. Star Wars, Star Trek, Nightwing, Ultimate,
IMDb.
and of course My Little Pony. They're mermaids right now, but I'm sure you already knew that.
I mean, do we count
Okay.
a book from last week as part of the
My
haul?
Little Pony was last week.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about for me,
Oh,
basically.
for whether
Yeah.
I'm north or south.
If you
In
got
that case, I'm
Uh,
north.
if you picked it up today, it's a part of the bill.
All right, then I'm north.
All right. So all right, now we
Yeah.
have 3 north. See, Scotty, you don't have to feel so bad. Man, I wish I could change my mind at a whim. Yes, it was for his.
You can
video
do
game.
whatever you want, DBH.
Awesome.
All right,
You hold the power.
let's get into my new comic book day haul. As always, I usually start with the franchise that is Spider-Man. In this case, it's the ultimate version of him. This is the Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 8.
awesome.
I have yet to be through it. This is issue number 1. What? No, it's an annual. This is 2024's Miles Morales annual that also has Bloodline and Storm in it as well. And check it out, Puerto Rico, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Puerto Rico.
Cover of the week for the books that I picked up. Hands down, it's not even close. It's Art Germ, Wolverine. What's the subtitle? Revenge.
I should have picked that
Issue
one
number
up.
1.
I'm
That's
so
beautiful,
stupid
but
I
I've got
didn't
2
pick that.
challengers.
Okay. I'm
Did
just
you
saying
see
I'm
the
excited.
photo variant of for that one?
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
I'm stupid. I didn't pick that up.
We'll get into it. And if you notice, he does show a little color here. This is not the red band. The best limited series that Marvel's putting right now, in my opinion, TW may say different, but I think Scotty's with me on that. It's Get Fury. This has
That's
been
awesome.
This has been terrific. This is issue number 4. I
Agreed.
often forget about mentioning how good this is when I talk about some of my other favorite reads for 2024. But I think this is the best limited series Marvel is doing at
Who's
least
writing?
right
Who's
now.
writing? Who's writing? Who's
Garth
writing?
Ennis.
Garth Ennis.
Oh wow, okay.
The photo variant, which is going into the Comic Army box, which will be given away the first Wednesday in September, is Dogpool from Deadpool.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is
Yay.
issue number 5. I was afraid that this book would sell out across the continent, so I did pick one up to put into the Comic Army box as a giveaway, and she is so cute and cuddly there. And
There's one for Wolverine's Revenge too, though.
oh, is there? I thought it
Yeah.
was just
It's
this
a
one.
photo variant. It's a photo cover variant of Deadpool on the ground, like a shot. Yeah, but it's from the movie.
Okay.
Yep. Anyways.
Okay, so this is Dogpool from Deadpool. It's going into the Comic Army box,
I love
as
it.
well as another donation from Chris from Retro Rocket Comics. Now, if you remember last week, we were talking about Earth 332's Jessica Drew, the African American Jessica Drew Spider Woman who has the big hair.
We
Chris
did.
kindly donated her first official appearance. This is Edge of Spider-Verse issue number 4, the first appearance of Jessica Drew from Earth 332. This awesome cover with her on the bike.
Awesome.
So that is the second book that's going into the Comic Army box. And just to refresh the other 3 issues that's going into the Comic Army box so far, each one is a 1 in 100 ratio, including this little baby,
Yeah.
Ghost Rider Wolverine Weapons of Vengeance, issue number 1, the Virgin variant done by Frank Miller. Famous, infamous, pick whatever descriptive word you wish. Secret Wars Battle World issue number 1 from Ryan Stegman, the 1 in 100. This Secret Wars homage, it's great. Even though it does have Peter in his black suit, it does look terrific in my opinion.
Yep. It's awesome.
And the third 1 in 100 that's going in the Comic Army box is from Peach. It's Spider-Man issue 11 with a really nice Peter on the front there, done by Peach Momoko. So that's the Comic Army box so far. 5 great books, 3 of which are 1 in 100s. One is now a photo cover, and that first appearance of Earth 332 Spider-Woman. So I hope everyone got this book for free. I hope no one spent money on it because retailers were sent this book as a book that should be given away to try and entice readers to pick up later issues. It's from Vault Comics, issue number 1 of Something Crawled Out. Chris at Retro Rocket Comics told me that he did go through it. It really is a horror book, and I am looking forward to getting into this one. So for those of you that picked this one up and you paid money, go back and say, hey, man, like you got this book for free. You should be giving it to me for
give
free
me my money back.
for spending money at your store. I picked up issue 2 from Epitaphs from the Abyss from
Yes.
EC Comics with Lee
Bermejo.
Lee Bermejo's artwork on the cover there. Normally kids are running away from clowns, but these kids, well,
Demon Spawn. They're my kids.
and my favorite DC read that's not Detective Comics is Wonder Woman, and Absolute Power tie-in for issue number 12 of Wonder Woman. Tom King is still doing a great job on this story. I'm enjoying the second arc a lot. Let's stop just for a moment to catch up with the chat. Scotty should win the CBC award to the moon for the most comic spot by everyone in the community.
Thank you, sir.
Can't argue that one either. Spoiler: Wolverine's Revenge of the Nerds was boring as hell.
Oh,
Come on, man. Was that the normal or the red band? AR Into the Storm solo.
Yes.
Okay. The new
Yes,
In the
yes.
Storm solo. She moved to it. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Get Fury is
oh
awesome.
shit, that'll be cool.
Yeah. The new
Storming the
Storm solo.
ATL. Be
Yep.
interesting.
And shout out to Mark, Legion of Comics. Looks like Hunter S. Thompson crawled out. Yeah.
Maybe they could send Storm
Yeah.
out of Atlanta, just outside of Atlanta, to Mark to investigate. He could write in Legion of Comics to investigate why there's kind of a Bermuda Triangle for the post office there. Since this mail takes forever. That could be a story arc, bro.
We know about that.
This
That's because
is
the
thing.
joy.
Because, it would take an Omega level mutant to figure that bullshit out.
It really would.
Anyways.
Or
She can fix
just
it.
a return to normal bureaucracy.
Mr. Fax Stacks, was that 7 minutes?
Oh, yes, I'm good. I acquired what I needed to acquire. Thank you.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Nice.
And show us what you got.
All right, so we have the Miles Morales Spider-Man Annual #1.
It could happen.
We have the
This is also
variant
true.
cover.
Oh.
She was the petty thief herself. Petty thief. Who did the art on that?
That is great, Rob.
Comic book artist.
Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry.
It's okay.
Also, this is part of the problem with this week is there were no incentives for anything I was getting. At least not that were available when I got to the shop, which was odd. There was a lot of Beetlejuice variants, which I avoided, even though I thought some of them were cute.
Please keep that to just one. I don't want that guy running around here causing havoc.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm not going to say his name 3 times.
Thank you.
You can say it twice though. Anyway, so Nightwing.
That's a nice cover.
I you know what? I'll tell you, it's fun. If you're not reading this one, it's been a great read to begin with, but to see Batman putting on Nightwing's outfit and having to run around as Nightwing for right now was super funny. And
Who's writing? Who
I
writes?
don't pay attention.
Okay.
Shout out to Roman Curtis, who's given us
I just read
something
stories.
nice.
Got
We
you.
appreciate you, Roman Curtis. Very nice to say. And TW
Which
saying
is-
the worst book of the week is Defenders of the Earth #1.
And that book was, I saw that.
Oh, that was last week, first of all, and it wasn't hot trash. You're wrong.
Okay.
Hot
It
take.
was last week too.
Hot
Oh,
take.
this book-
You're hot
God
trash.
damn it. This book's got all kinds of spine ticks on it. I'll have to go back and get another copy.
Oh,
well. Star Wars 49. One more episode left, or one more issue, I should say, before they end the series. And wow, you know what? It had a really cool scene in it. Luke really kind of showed. This is happening right before they go to save Han. So in your timeline, it's just before Return of the Jedi. So
Okay.
Luke is finally showing off some serious Jedi shit going on now, and pretty badass.
shout out to Gator saying, why did DC make Catwoman a cowboy? Now what the hell are they doing? Okay. And shout out to everyone's favorite Durs. It's Adam from Collecting with Durs saying much love to all the fair pimps and legends. Appreciate you stopping by, Adam. And TW is saying that he's not wrong. He's just critical, Rob. And
Sure.
yeah, Rob knows he's a villain, so I don't even need to finish that.
Ultimate Spider-Man. You know what? For a book that has very little action going on, I'm loving the hell out of the story on here and the pacing at which they're developing everything that's going on. It's really good. I don't need a ton of Spider-Man stuff going on right now. It's just been really, really fun.
I agree.
And
I agree. It hasn't been over the top word soup, and that is a terrific cover. Shout out to Marty Alechko. We appreciate you stopping by, my man.
yeah, like the
Yeah, I really
Kingpin
like that.
silhouette.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, that's a nice homage to Sinkovich's Kingpin as well.
Yeah. And of course, you know, he's apparently looking like he's putting together his own Sinister Six. So that's kind of cool. What's going on? And now, the book that now I guess puts me over from last week, Mr. DVH. My contribution or your award, the one per store
Oh,
Oh.
my god.
Transformers.
Oh my goodness.
Very
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Dang.
That's pretty good. That's a nice homage. I'm impressed, sir. I'm impressed. Rob, get my Woodburn Venom plaque Friday on person. I'm excited. That's wonderful news.
Yes.
Wonderful news. Rob's endorsement for Spider-Man is rightfully placed. Yes. Oh snap. That's pretty freaking epic. I said it before though, and I'll say it again. A lot of the panelists brought stuff to tug on DVH's heartstrings. That's just the first one.
I got that for me. I haven't shown it anywhere else or anything else. I just got it today.
Following the rules, yeah.
I just got it today. Here we go.
Oh.
One per store.
I kind of feel like if it's G.I. Joe or Transformers, it's basically like a shoe-in.
Well, you don't know. He's also a big fan of Bronze Age horror and all kinds of other stuff.
Bronze
So,
Age horrors? I got a feeling.
Heck Ortiz is asking, is that one going in the bin, Rob?
Yeah, this bin.
No.
That's pretty freaking.
Unless you mean my CGC slab bin. It goes off to CGC.
I'm baffled at how Ultimate Spider-Man can be so good and Heckman's Wolverine Revenge can be so bad.
Is he writing both?
His Spider-Man is great.
Yeah, everyone loves Ultramax. It's true. Rob, what's happening in Rob's Fat Stacks O Comics?
Oh, well, we do videos. I just dropped Thursday video tomorrow. Yes, that's it. But for channel members, it's there. I'll be opening a $150 Old Man Collectibles mystery box.
Nice.
Saturday, we have only slabs. I'll be back here in front of the Great Wall. We'll be joined by Hetty Comics, my brother from the Comic Book Fiend Club on the West Coast. And then Monday, back to more mail call. And lately, I've continued to do Tuesdays, the Comics Curing Cancer donations from the Community Spotlight, where this week we opened the banger thanks to Doc, who donated a Amazing Spider-Man 129 first appearance of the Jackal and Skullboy. And then, of course, I didn't catch it when I unboxed it, but DVH had sent in some books. The first cameo of Gunslinger Spawn, is that his name?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So first cameo appearance.
That's a nice book.
Dirt.
That's better.
Here.
174.
I thought it was 119 or something. He's like a cameo, and then it's like DVH says he then like disappears for like years, and then before he shows up again.
Okay. 62 Lefty Blues. Dyke Ruin saying that the Miles cover that Rob showed there.
Okay.
Wrestling Comics equals the Dr. Von Hoot Award. Could be. Shout out to the voice, Steve White. Steve, I'll be at Fan Expo tomorrow. Keep an eye out if you're going to be there. And shout out to I Have Comic Issues. Hello. Happy New Comic Book Day. 119, he doesn't come back for 6 years. That is correct. Thank you, Rob. Cliff.
Thank you.
Hello.
My half Canadian brother. Show us what you got.
I'm wondering that because my trip to Terrificon exempt me, or
have you shown books from Terrificon on other channels or your own?
I mean, I did on Papa's birthday, so I guess that's out the window last night. Which again, happy birthday, Papa! I hope
yes, happy birthday, Papa.
Yes,
Your birthday, Pops.
So for my entry, I don't know if I can woo DVH, but I know they made me happy. I picked up Ultimate Spider-Man because honestly, I think it's Marvel's best book right now.
It's good.
A little surprise for me, because I kind of was not expecting this series, and then I'm ranting and raving to people, and they're all looking at me like, "What are you talking about? Who is this character?" Jenny Sparks.
Oh,
it is a Black Label book. She's 124 years old.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Does Superman have a clip? Does Superman make an appearance in this book?
Batman makes an appearance in this book.
Batman, but okay.
Yes,
and
Superman and Wonder Woman exist in this timeline. But basically, Batman's arrangement with Jenny is that should any of the heroes fall from the path, Jenny has got to take care of it.
Okay.
So a new hero has fallen from the path, and it's an S-level, S-tier person, and she reminds Batman that, okay, that's an S-tier superhuman. I'm the spirit of the 20th century, and you're a man in a mask who doesn't have a light for my cigarettes.
I like that she's my.
Are fans of the comic vet allowed to say hi to him at Fan Expo if they bump into him over the show?
No,
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Yes, I am very approachable. Say hello. Absolutely. Come shake my hand. Say hello. Introduce yourself, please. And Steve's saying that he'll be at the Ultimate Fan Lounge where he'll be live at 2:30. Sounds good. And The Fantastic Four is the best book right now.
Okay, you know what? I would allow an argument for that. I also find it quite good. So here we have Invincible. Once again, an Image First reprint for $1. If you want to try it, you should, because it's $1.
Yep.
Kyle's here, and Kyle, we don't talk about that kind of stuff anymore, please.
Oh,
Happy
no,
New Comic Book Day, Kyle.
Come to my channel, Kyle. Come to my channel. My channel, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it, whatever you
He's
want.
in the house, my man. I hope that you're doing well, brother. Thank you for stopping by. And yes, as Marty and Scotty reminded everyone earlier, make sure that you hit that like button. I'd appreciate it.
You know
Please,
what?
Cliff, carry on.
I'm not omnipresent. I just realized that.
Oh,
All right, so picking up a little treat for myself since, I was very successful in having this done for myself
ooh,
at Terrificon.
very nice.
So I decided to pick up this for this week.
Okay.
Sweet.
So one day. Now, I have fallen off this book, and then this book made me cry, and I had to write the author this morning, Steve Fox, and he wrote me back.
Oh,
I picked up the last 2 issues of Spider-Woman.
Nice.
And he wrote me back right away this morning. I couldn't believe it. He was
that's
just
so
like,
sweet.
He was like, thank you for the kind words. I'm glad that some people appreciated it, et cetera, et cetera.
That's how I felt about Sensational She-Hulk, the last issue.
I'm just gonna say, hunt down the writers and then just email them and just, be like, hey, I really loved it. I got the Scotty, whatever his name is. I got the Scotty version of this last week, even though I didn't want it. And then I was trying
Scotty Young.
That's it, Scotty Young. Didn't even get to see Scotty Young. It was a disaster. So I got the appropriate cover for X Factor #1 for myself this week. And now I've got the Scotty Young one. I'll do something with it one day. And my favorite part, where I don't know if it's going to score me extra points for Dr. Von Hooves, and I don't know if it's better than that Wolverine cover that Chris the Comic Vet produced. But Lord knows that these 2 covers make me happy. These covers are for me. They're for K-pop. They're for Lady Fantastic. They're for Carrie. They're for all of us who give it up to the men.
Hello, boys.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
I complained there's never enough beefcake for me. Finally, DC listened and delivered this week.
I think DVH can appreciate a good cover like that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's who was the cover? Was that Steve Beach that did those? Like, who did those?
This one was.
Ooh, that was X Factor was hot poopy garbage.
You know what? Honestly, it really wasn't. It's just I'm on board for the madness. I thought it was a good start, but whatever. It's my opinion. My opinion is probably garbage.
See, DVH, look, he loves a good beach cover. Yeah.
Thank you. Elizabeth Torque did Superman.
Yep.
And I think this is Alejandro Sanchez did Nightwing.
Okay.
And put effort in. Didn't cheapen out by just doing an ass shot.
The background looks really good.
Bravo.
And,
Real work.
I'm pretty sure I got the Soups one. The voice is saying, is it Beefcake a tomato type?
It's a lot of types, baby.
Cliff, what's happening on Cliff on Comics?
This Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's Comics and Coffee with Cliff, and I have Old Wolf on.
Oh,
Tony and I are going to talk about our wildly different experiences at Terrificon, how we finally met, how many people at 3 Men in a Basement we possibly grossed out, and how I always win at a game of gay chicken. All that and more. So
oh my God.
Let's go.
Tune in, watch. We're going to see what wonderful items we bought.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cliff. LF, show us
Yo,
what you got.
I got this in the mail. It's not a comic, but it was a gift from Unruly Simeon. It's Mr. Bliss.
Oh,
So this
Wow.
was a story so he wrote his children tons of stories or whatever.
Yeah.
And this was just one of the stories that he wrote with them, but it's got the original images of the prints that he wrote and drew with the illustrations. So it's super cute. I like it a lot.
I've
Thanks,
never seen that book or heard of that title before by
I
Cliff.
hadn't either. So he like sent me a picture. He's like, "Have you heard of this?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh no." He was like, "Do you have a copy of this?" I was like, "No." And he's like, "You do now." And I was like, "Shit."
Nice. Shout out to Chicago Schultze, my man. He's joining us. Hello, Vet Zoomers, sticker people. One love from Chicago. We appreciate you. And shout out to Ferd Bird the nerd. Ferd, thanks for hanging out. And
So
Izzy's saying he's sorry he missed you at Terrificon, Cliff.
I'm just going to show 3 books. There are books I got today.
Okay.
There's 2, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
yeah.
So I wanted this is funny, and I was like, okay, I'm doing this, whatever.
Yeah, I like that
So
one.
the book that's in your right hand, what kind of book is that?
It's a facsimile. It's a reprint.
Huh. It's a reprint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I love the Beetlejuice one.
Yeah, and they even did the
Easy
back.
with that guy's name, please.
Okay, anyways, so there's that. And then I picked up this. I was pumped.
We call him Juicy Beetle.
Juicy Beetle.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh, LF is swinging for the fences for the DVH
Sharanko.
award.
Yeah.
Look at
Sharanko.
that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jim Steranko, man.
Man.
So I just love this. It reminds me of like a DC horror,
Mhm.
but it's a Shield. Nick Fury, Agent of Shield. But I love this cover and was super pleased to find this today. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Maureen.
That's
That's
sick.
it. Yeah.
I love that.
LF, what's happening on your YouTube channel, or
Not shit.
where are you going to be in the very near future?
Around. Dude, I'm getting my floors done on the 28th. Working on my comic room, and I hope by mid-September or the end of September I'll be able to have something to show.
Awesome. Well, LF, I appreciate your time as always. Thank you. Vogger, show us what you got. Wake up. Show us what you got.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Don't worry.
And on behalf of everyone that's hanging out and watching, thank you for having your camera in the horizontal position.
I was
Rob would have
once-
made comments previously if you did not. I'm just saying.
Exactly. I was missing this one. I have number 1 and 3. I was sent by a fellow friend, DJ Wise, but I had to get number 2, so I finished the run finally.
Nice.
Really
for
fun
you.
story. Thank you.
The second printing.
Yep. And then I went to a comic/record store. It's not my regular LCS. They have some really cool, like, older comics, and I wanted to get an older Superman because why not? So I got The Amazing World of Superman, but it's Superman and Batgirl.
Oh, I haven't seen this before.
It's a
That's pretty
beautiful
cool.
cover.
Yeah, I like that.
Is that an oversized issue? Is that why it's 20 cents?
No,
Okay.
nope. But it's beautiful. The only thing is, I showed you before the show. It's not in the.
The best
It's not
condition.
in the.
That's okay.
But and then this is my big book because I've heard about this issue for years, and I was like, oh my gosh, I finally found one. It's not like the rarest thing. It's not like an AF-15 or whatever.
There's only 6 million of them. Yeah.
There's only 6 million of them, but I was happy to find it because it is it's a recognizable book. Death of Superman.
Nice. Really nice. And that is a first printing. Vogger and I did take a look because that particular issue did go to 4 printings, and then
And
subsequent
it was
different
$10
or
and I couldn't pass it up.
different ones out. All right, yeah, Pop, you do what you got to do. All right, Vogger, what's happening on your YouTube channel?
Just mail days and occasional live streams.
And where are you going to be hanging out in the very near future?
Jig's Kingdom tonight with his
Okay.
new comic book day thing.
Nice. All right, Will, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see if I can get this to work properly. Of course it will not. There we go. Scotty Vaughn, show us what you got.
Okay. Start off with my DC stuff. Got a facsimile. I'm getting the foil facsimiles for Crisis.
How many more to go on Secret War?
They're up to issue 8, so we've got it runs through 12. So we don't
Yeah,
have too many
19.
more. But I've got all of those so far too in foil. Cool. This is a Gotham City Sirens. I don't know. I don't remember pre-ordering this, to be honest. It's a
That's
connection
number
cover.
1, right?
This is number 2. No, number
Is-
3.
Is
Number
that
3.
J. Scott Campbell?
It's a 4-issue connecting. It
Oh, okay.
connects. with-
Yeah, you can tell it's going to connect with like a punchline cover.
My mama got ass too.
Here's my Marvel stuff. Ultimate Spider-Man, really good. I agree with you guys. It's been terrific. I don't know what happened to my Red Band. I didn't get Red Band. I think that might have been one of the books that got taken from the shop.
Now I know Wolverine is short, but he looks extra short in this one, being an alligator mouth. Though. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's an alligator. That looks like a T-Rex, bro.
I'm just saying, man. Like that's.
Here's the cover that Lady. F was talking
yeah,
about.
that's
Yes.
the photo variant.
That is that's nice.
I've
Oh,
been
that
grabbing
is cool.
all the photo variants. This cover's terrific. This is fantastic.
I'm still kicking myself for not picking that up. I should have asked for it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Don't know when I'm going to the LCS next.
This series is great. Like Chris was saying, Get Fury has been fantastic. Garth Ennis is brutal as ever. And it's a really good story too. This is a good story as well. I think this wraps
Oh my
up this
God,
issue.
Gator.
What do you say? Oh yeah.
Wolverine's always 3 feet tall.
Danny DeVito Wolverine.
Right.
Here's this is pretty good. This has actually been pretty decent. So I'm looking
I've
forward
heard good things.
to seeing how that wraps up. I think I know how it wraps up, but anyways.
There we
Here's
go.
Dogpool. Cute cover. Very cute. If Digger Jim was here, well, no, actually, he didn't like this cover. This is the second print of the John Tyler Christopher Negative Space for Kid Venom.
It's about to get spicy in here. Hello, TW.
I'm not spicy today.
T-Dub.
Uh-oh. We got Destro. I'm liking this series so far. It's been fun. A lot of action.
I buy comics like used cars. They're new to me.
Mm-hmm.
Got some Red Coat. I love Ghost Machine. This series has been great. Picked up the A cover. I got the B cover as well. This is really
Look
cool.
at that gun. Liefeld's lawyers are going to be reaching out to them.
Yeah.
Red table.
This is Rook Exodus number 2, second print.
Dude, it's that because that's how the British came.
Awesome Fabot cover. Then you got issue 3. Loving this series. One of the top series of the year. Erica Schultz is doing a really good job on this series. I'm enjoying Rat City. I didn't like it at first, but it's growing on me. It's getting really good. So I like Rat City. Here's one that I picked up due to a suggestion from Taylor Winder, who just popped in here, and I enjoyed issue 1. It was weird, but I liked it a lot. So I picked up issue 2.
What's it called?
Paranoid Gardens. It's Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
Oh, okay.
So,
And Butterfly Academy and
yes, of course.
Doom Patrol
Butterfly.
and a bunch of other stuff he's actually written. So.
Butterfly.
He's written a lot of stuff, but Dick Tracy, this is fantastic. This is one of my favorite books this year. I really, really like this a lot. But this is a connecting cover. It's like a Schoonover connecting cover. It's going to connect to the next issue. We got Lee Bermejo Epitaphs cover. Bermejo's killing it on all of these covers, the A covers for this series. Here's a Dark Horse series that I'm trying out this week. Issue 1 of Patra. This looks crazy, so we'll see how it is. And then that's the end of my new comic book day stuff. But I was at a shop picking up. Actually, I was looking for the Who's Who books that had the Dave Stevens artwork in them, and I was able to find this one. This has the artwork. This has a dolphin, the Dave Stevens dolphin picture inside. But while I was at this shop, I saw this amazing book.
Pay attention.
It didn't occur to me till I got home that I was an idiot for not trying to get the book, because it was a really good price for what it was. I don't own anything even close to this as far as Spider-Man stuff. But I ended up going back on my lunch break today, making a trade, and I got it worked out where I was able to get myself a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 17. And if you don't know what this is, it's the second appearance of Green Goblin. So I'm super, super hyped to have this because I don't have anything. But yeah.
Well, welcome to your new addiction, Scotty. Welcome to your new addiction.
It's low grade, but I'm super happy. I don't have anything under 100, so this is crazy for me.
It's under 20, man.
Yeah, this is under 20, so I'm
in the teens.
Hey, good news. I got good news for you, Scotty.
What's
During Comic Screen Cancer, there's going to be several under 100 books available to bid on.
Nice. Well, I'll save some money then. My toy pickups, I got Spider Boy. I quit picking up.
Already got a Funko?
Yeah, it just came out. Like they announced it, I think, at San Diego Comic-Con, and I found this at Target.
Wow. You act like it takes a long time to produce those things. You can order them on demand in Seattle of yourself.
Really? And then Iron Man Model 20. And that's all I got, I promise.
Very good. 62 Lefty Blue St. Petra is new from James Robinson, who wrote Starman and a ton of other stuff. And all those Legionnaires in that Who's Who, that's true. I'm assuming Tyler meant Umbrella Academy. And yeah, that's
what he
Scotty, you may have won the internet.
Who the hell cares?
And truth is, Scotty reached out to me on IG to say, "Hey, Chris, what do you think of this? Should I have bought it?" And I'm like, "Are you crazy? Like, go back." So
I did.
Go back and get that book.
I took
a sub 20 ASM at a comic shop. Yeah, you pull that trigger immediately.
This was the original reason why I went to the shop and found the book in the first place, was for this Dave Stevens.
Wow,
that's
really pretty.
The man had incredible talent.
Yeah,
Scotty, what's happening on Esfon 82?
Every Wednesday, I started this series 3 weeks ago, and it's been doing pretty well for me. It's called Adult Erotica in Comics. I'm covering a different book every week. On Wednesdays, I drop the videos Wednesday morning. So I dropped a new one this morning, and this one is about bizarre sex comics, and this has been the weirdest one yet. This one actually kind of took a really weird turn. So just go check it out. It's really, really weird. It almost grossed me out at a certain point, but I'm glad that I did the video. It was really entertaining and fun, and I learned a lot of stuff. So go check it out every Wednesday. And then I got Comic Book Addicts every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll have Stu, Dr. Doom's fan club this Monday.
Yes,
so that's gonna be fun.
Nice.
Stu's awesome.
Terrific.
Stu is a great dude.
Scotty, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Trev?
All right, first couple of these are just like Scotty, but it's got a different cover than Destro.
Oh,
I like that one. I almost got that one.
that is nice.
And of course, the red coat. Anybody read the last issue of Geiger? They tie in Simon Pure to Geiger finally.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. Of course, the B cover. And the variants. Second printings, 2 and 3.
Love it.
And DC, it's a monster DC week for me. Got World's Finest. I always have to grab some variants.
Oh.
Yeah, I have the original Detectives. I was telling him of that.
Yeah, you picked up a lot of DC.
I'm Batman.
Dang it, right you are, Michael Keaton. I need that.
Had to pick up this Perillo.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That is awesome. I love that.
Shout out to Tyler. Come for the comics. Stay for the erotica.
Yes,
Superman still have Zatanna in there. And a Tony Daniel variant.
That's good too.
Then probably the best DC book
Yeah.
in this gorgeous variant. I don't know who the artist is though.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, mama got ass too.
And I picked up that second printing, Negative Space, Kid Venom. The
Do you
Scotty
like it?
Young Predator versus Black Panther,
Cute.
infrared. And of course, in my cover of the week as well, Art Journal.
You got two of them. Nice.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And then we got a couple of 50-cent books. I know you like this one, Chris.
Ooh.
I'm running out of clips. That's a great cover.
We got a hologram cover, Deep Space Nine.
Oh, DS9, man, that's a good one.
Wow.
For 50 cents, I'll take that. Yes.
Yeah.
Got some Rob Liefeld Mission
Oh
Impossible.
Lord.
Scotty's gonna be reviewing Deep Throat 9 pretty soon.
Easy, TW.
Nothing I said in there was a swear word.
Natalia Saunders.
She is so damn good. That is gorgeous.
And these last two I was really shocked to find for 50 cents. Got
Oh,
Alex-
man.
Very cool.
See, I told you, everyone's everyone's going for DVH's heartstrings.
And this monster, I about died.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's a win.
Not the best shape, but 50 cents.
How can you say? I mean, that is a win.
Yeah, I was impressed.
That's a big win.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right. Trev is lining himself up with everybody else. Trev, what's happening on Trev the Shipping Guru?
Just go live twice a week, 9 o'clock on Sundays with Evil Mike. Talk about what we did for the week, news in the community. And then on Wednesdays, 3 to 5, open panel. Everybody's welcome on just to hang out and talk about anything.
Awesome. Trev, appreciate you, my man.
Thank you.
Marine, show us what you got.
Yeah.
My haul is small but mighty.
Oh.
But we're gonna start with.
So I mean, there's Thor. Oh damn!
Oh yes,
That's
March
nice.
Spears,
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Green Lantern.
We can all dance to the glory.
Dang, Chris, I didn't know you were on the Tonight Show.
I don't mess around, man.
Between this and issue number 10, I don't know who's been doing it longer, but he is trying to give Alex Ross a run for his money.
Right?
Details.
Yeah, man.
That is gorgeous.
That's amazing.
That's my
right.
Super Bowl ring he's holding. I'm jealous.
Then we have
Yeah, but Alex Ross doesn't paint black heroes.
Black Panther for an entire run. What are you talking about? Tosin's first
The
appearance.
only one I think of is Mr. Terrific, but otherwise he tends to paint white dudes.
Chris is getting canceled. All right. This
Not
is
true.
Dark Knights of Steel All Winter issue 2, the C cover.
That's pretty cool.
Who is that supposed to be?
I forget the artist's name.
Just to prove he's wrong. Like this is Alex Ross. This is multiple black characters. Like
none of them are painted from the front. It's all just his ass.
Storm is literally right there. What are you talking about?
And I will say Storm, Black Panther, Falcon. Did he do a Luke Cage for the white background?
The timeless variants?
Yeah, I think he did Luke Cage. Did he do a Blade?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he did a Blade.
Neither. I definitely know he did Falcon, and he did
classic Falcon too.
Yeah.
He owes us a Blade now. He owes us a
he
Blade.
he did the Storm for that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a hot Storm. But I mean, Storm's just awesome. She's cool.
All right, and we've seen this once. Let's go again. Predator, Black Panther, Scotty Miller.
Yeah, see,
He did do a Blade.
Yeah, he did do a
I
Blade.
just think he may have.
TW.
Now I've got I gotta look for that. I don't have it. I gotta look for it. All right, let's see. Miles Morales annual. Darkwing Duck, Justice Ducks issue number 5.
Love that cover.
That's one of the ones I got shorted today. Damn.
Oh,
So cute.
I got shorted Image books. I don't have my Destro. And Dick Tracy issue number 4.
That's
I did
a
not
good
know this.
series.
I didn't know this was a connecting cover.
I
so
love TW's nickname for that series, but
It's going to connect to the next issue.
okay, I need to go and check the FOC. But I may have. I've got to make sure I order the right one now.
It's on pre-order this week, so yeah.
All right, that's it.
all right. TJ, what's happening on Flash by Night?
Believe it or not, I've already taped, recorded, edited, uploaded, and scheduled Transformers Thursday.
I call shenanigans on that one until I see proof. But okay.
I had a friend of mine tell me that my YouTube, not statistics. I forget the word.
Analytics.
My analytics. There we go. Thank you. Said that the best time for me to upload is like 4 a.m. So that's when I got it scheduled for.
Oh, jeez.
So weird.
I guess I have European appeal. I don't know.
That's right.
That may be true. That may be true. You're very charming. We need DVH to chime in.
Dude, I love James Stocco. He's very good.
Yeah, James Stocco better than Alex Ross in terms of detail. I am not gonna. Yeah. I'm not participating in that battle. I gotta admit that. Yes,
I will back up that statement.
Yeah, that's.
You know what we need? We need an Adam the Blue Marvel.
In terms of detail, Stocco is better than Ross. I will back that up.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want any part of that battle. Marine, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Hey, he did it.
TW, show us what you got.
All right, so I had sworn off new releases.
Flash by Night is well led by us European types.
All right.
But I needed a distraction today, and I happened to be in Appleton's where the got 25% off and banned and boarded. So I'm under 50 with 2 weeks of stuff. One of the books the guy didn't have, but I don't know, give a shit. I can trade with it. So here's what I got. These are ranked in order of worst to best. So
yay.
Fucking
Defenders
god
of the Earth.
awful.
Got it.
Rob may disagree, but Rob's been wrong a lot before.
People say the same thing about
This
you.
is free, and it almost wasn't worth finishing.
Oh,
I was gonna say, I hope you didn't pay for that because I know before you did pay for one of those free
Well,
vaults.
the LCS I normally go to would be charging for this today,
right.
Ooh.
but I'm in a different.
It wasn't that good. It wasn't that good at all. TW.
No, it's freaking boring and confusing, and
Yeah.
who gives a shit all in one?
Well, at least
I
it's
like
good
when you
stuff.
make fun of the names of the books, T-Dub. You gotta make fun of them.
How does this pair of creators make something this fucking dull? And the red band, I don't know. It's like one panel.
thank you, sir.
Get furry.
Yeah.
Now, I weren't a fan of the very first issue, but are you enjoying this series overall now?
I would not have picked it up if it were not. I just needed something to read. It's a lot of talky and Garth Penisy. This one's got a still an artist that kind of hurts it, but it's Destro being Destro. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's fun.
This came out last week, but it was an interesting take, at least on She-Hulk.
It is. I like the story behind her.
Yeah, what's the story, Scotty? Like, I know we don't have a lot of time.
I don't.
We don't have time for that, Will.
This came out last week, but I like it. The artwork's still kind of muddled for me. I'm having trouble discerning which Transformer is which, especially with Jorge Corona. And I thought it'd get easier with him, but it turns out Daniel Warren Johnson was easier to tell. It was easier to distinguish when he was drawing them. So
all you need to do is watch like 40 years worth of cartoons, and it'll come second nature.
I'll just stay awake and watch your Thursday thing at 4 a.m. The other fans of Black Misery.
Yeah.
Local Man, This is still solid, amazingly enough. Like when this first came out, I was like, "That's gonna be god awful," but it's at least it's readable.
I want to see TW as a movie critic.
No, you don't.
This is one of those weird ass ones that I picked up because it's weird ass, and I probably won't continue with it. But interesting idea. On the plus side,
Huge.
They pretty much destroyed the island of Australia, so that's a plus. Huge detective number one.
It's Titan.
Taylor Winter does not necessarily reflect the views.
I love Australia. I
this-
just want to give
this
Spidey
YouTube
shit and watch
Thank
it.
you, Australia. And shout out to Shop for Comics. Shop, we appreciate you stopping by, my man.
Stand Still number one. The colorist Lee Lowridge is doing the writing, and then art by Andrew Robinson. Pretty solid actually for a first issue. It's a thick boy, but it's thin on plot because there's a lot of full page spreads. So,
Ooh.
not quite creepy Uncle Warren Ellis, but I mean, whatever, it's decent. Jenny Sparks.
Well, that's high praise coming from you, so yay.
Yeah, I mean, it's right. It's readable, especially for a Tom King shenanigans book.
Dang, Lady F.
Lady F knew exactly where I was going.
I'll get there before you, Cliff.
This one has what should have been a super predictable ending, but it did still sneak up on me. I was like, curse you. Fucking Jeff Johns, curse you.
Hell yeah.
The spoiler variant for Ultimate Spidey number 8. So
nice.
Look all closely and recognize characters. They don't need to read it. Actually, these characters are in the
Luciano
book.
Vecchio, baby! I can't believe I don't have that cover. I'm so mad. I'll get it.
These guys are in the book for like 3 seconds. It's a talkie.
It doesn't matter. I want the cover. I gotta
Yeah.
support my man, my Argentinian.
And then this one came out last week. It probably would not have normally made the top book because it's mostly just a fight scene. But fucking Jeff Johns made me cry after I've had a rough couple days.
Hell yeah.
And
Yeah, Geiger.
Yeah.
the fucking dog stuff in here.
Yeah. It's almost
Anyway.
not right.
Chris from Retro Rock is saying so. Huge detective is a private dick, so that makes him a huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Paranoid Garden?
It's readable.
The guy didn't have it. And I didn't have the energy to go hunting around. It's a real small shop, so
Oh, okay.
I'll probably trade weight that anyways. The umbrella butterflies or whatever the hell the other guy's stuff. It all reads better, I think, collected. So
That's what I did with Beneath the Trees. I just ordered the trade.
yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for all the sympathetic words, the kind words everybody left. It's yeah. For those who don't know or maybe don't care about whatever, I'm gonna say it anyways. Because you're all my family and you have to put up with my shit. My dog Waffles got hit by a car last night and died. So
I'm sorry, man.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
Taylor, we're
Yeah.
sorry, man.
Had a rough day.
That's
Anyway.
it's terrible news, man.
that's all I got. You can unembiggen me, please.
No problem. All right, and just like that, Dr. Von Hoop. Both Rob and Scotty were real close, but Trev got bangers and a freaking 50
I
cent.
feel like that. I felt like, yeah.
And all right,
There you
that's it. He's
Felt like Godzilla was
he's
a-
champ.
Champion. If I would have had some actual books that I picked up, I would have had 4 Golden Age books and 3 sub 300 detectives. But
Yeah,
those are
and a
the best.
partridge in a pear tree.
Save it for next week, then, man.
Yeah.
What do we pick up this week? And I'm not a cheater. I'm not like Vogs. It just gets shit free and then puts it up on here.
Oh shit! Oh, you out.
Oh my God, Taylor is on.
Hey, buddy, I love you.
He's figured you out. Will TW? I didn't ask you. Do you have anything coming up on Taylor Winder?
Nah.
Where are you going to be?
I'll be on Eddie's channel, probably extra salty tonight and just melatoning myself to sleep. So.
All right. But yeah, it's
No, Taylor, that
yeah,
made me
that's
laugh.
Kyle's
I love when
on to
people
something
pick
there.
on me. It's funny.
Anyone who enjoys
Sorry,
things
Vog. I was just messing with
ads.
No, I love when people pick on me. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Myself, I'll be dropping my new comic book day haul from Outside Retro Rocket Comics tomorrow, and on Friday again I will be dropping my interview with Chris from Retro Rocket Comics, where we talk about the past, present, and the future of that famous local comic shop. On behalf of the panel, thank you so much, everyone, for spending some time with us tonight. Make sure that you hit that like button on the way out, and let's play the one Rob likes. Good night, everybody. Thank you for spending some time with us.
Well, bye.
And make sure that you swing over to Papa Wheelie for tomorrow night for Sweet Chin Music, and also catch Papa Wheelie hanging out this weekend on Mad Spidey's Hangout. And again, Papa Wheelie, happy birthday. Appreciate you. And let me see if I can bring him up here. And do me what you always do, my man. Good night, everybody.